Yes, you have everything, skills, talents, intelligence. You can do it now, this month. This Mars-Uranus energy is very direct and hard to control. Some people can find it a bit scary too, yet also it opens doors and opportunities to infinite possibilities. Rebel, but why rebel? Yeah, right. Why rebel energy? Because you can't take it anymore. The maybe the bosses in your business or some toxic relationships, people who push you and really make you angry, not really give your value to yourself, maybe as a salary, maybe as a some kind of like behaviors, bad behaviors, and you saying like, I don't deserve this, I don't. Maybe you kind of handle it, hold it, because you are in some kind of circumstances you believe you can change. You believe in that, but when you believe in that, you can't break it. And this kind of Mars-Uranus conjunctions tell us, please break it. Please break it, because you can find a way. There is another ways, but you are in mental prison actually. Maybe you in our physical time and space, you believe this is your condition and this is what you have. And it is kind of your mental, your thinking way. It is not the truth. There is another ways, and there are another opportunities to save yourself from your situation, but you should open to these kind of possibilities. You should accept these, and you should be brave, because now Jupiter is in Leo. So you can't like act like a Cancer and like, you know, think about the crap, like putting himself to his kind of armor skin. I don't remember the word now, but shell, shell. And you can't do it anymore, right? You should free yourself as you make a even little step, because serious fixed stars tell us make a little move. You don't have to make a huge step. Just one step is enough. So you can see, open your eyes, you can see another opportunities. Maybe there's some kind of dream you have, but you say, I can't do that, I don't have that. And you are kind of stay in your comfort zone, because this is what you know. But what you know, don't make a growth, and you need to make a growth. If you want abundance in your life, if you want growth in your life, you should break the cage and break the rules maybe, and free yourself. Hello everyone, welcome to the Surfing Star Waves channel, and this is my first video and I am looking like starting. Okay. I'm shooting this on 6th July, and we skipped the Capricorn Full Moon. It was really strong full moon, Saturnian full moon. Full moon was square to the Saturn. At the same time, Mars and Uranus conjuncted in Gemini. Also, Sun conjuncts with Sirius fixed star, which is really important, Egyptian rooted fixed star, and the whole cosmos really strongly telling us a strong message. And I take some notes about that, and I'm going to read you this message, like not a technique or some kind of details, but I will kind of maybe show in there all the technique words, so you can know what's going on if you are into astrology. And let's ride. Okay, the best astrology is about the devotion and committing yourself deeply to this cause or this subject, whatever is your purpose actually. And I guess something comes to your mind when I'm talking about this. You give your energy and your resources to this, so You really work hard for this cause, and this is symbolized as a Vesta asteroid. And when Saturn and Vesta conjuncted, this means this is really what you made like a very indisciplined way, very you did the hard work, really hard work, not just believing and dancing and flying. No, you really work hard for this, and this is all about this cause. This full moon and this July is really important for us. Now, there is a huge shift about that cause. It is time to take a step and leap in faith. Even it is Mercury retrograde. Past traumas of childhood era, maybe teenage era or family issues. It was very emotional year. We kind of cook in our emotions to have a peace in our mental world about what happened in past or what not happened in past. Now it's done. Now we are kind of peace with it. Now it is time to act. Now it is time to start what makes you dedicate yourself. What cause, what business or career or love. This is kind of gathers every kind of subject. It depends on your zodiac sign. Of course, we will talk about it. Mars and Uranus conjuncted now, and they want us to move forward immediately. There is no time to wait. There is no time to think. There is no time to digest anything. It's really push us to our future and our future goals, our dreams. This is really important journey for us. You should break your chains. You should bond the space, time, circumstances, what is holding you. You should break it, bond it, because the future waits for you and future calls for you. There is no should I do, should I go, should I wait, should I think. The time is over for all of them. There is really important question to you. How much longer will you be present and victim of the time and space and the circumstances of you are in? Bond the time, bond the space, break your chains. You must free yourself. There is no one to do for you. You are the only one. You can only one save yourself from what situation you are in, what kind of prison you are in. You are the only one. Save yourself. This question comes from skies. I'm not asking that. This is what planets tell us about what's going on and what you should do when how do you feel about this question comes up. And it can be stressful. It is harsh question, I agree. But this is what comes when I'm looking to this chart. Okay, let's move on. Yes, you have everything, skills, talents, intelligence. You can do it now, this month. This Mars-Uranus energy is very direct and hard to control. Some people can find it a bit scary too, yet also it opens doors and opportunities to infinite possibilities. Rebel, but why rebel? Yeah, right. Why rebel energy? Because you can't take it anymore. Maybe the bosses in your business or some toxic relationships, people who push you and really make you angry, not really give your value to yourself, maybe as a salary, maybe as a some kind of like behaviors, bad behaviors, and you saying like, I don't deserve this. I don't. Maybe you kind of handle it, hold it because you are in some kind of circumstances you believe you can change. You believe in that. But when you believe in that, you can't break it. And this kind of Mars-Uranus conjunctions tell us, please break it. Please break it because you can find a way. There is another ways, but you are in mental prison actually. Maybe you in our physical time and space. You believe this is your condition and this is what you have, and it is kind of your mental, your thinking way. It is not the truth. There is another ways and there are another opportunities to save yourself from your situation, but you should open to these kind of possibilities. You should accept these and you should be brave, because now Jupiter is in Leo. So you can't like act like a Cancer and like, you know, think about the crap, like putting himself to his kind of armor skin. I don't remember the word now, but shell, yeah, shell. And you can't do it anymore, right? You should free yourself as you make a even little step, because serious fixed stars tell us make a little move. You don't have to make a huge step. Just one step is enough. So you can see, open your eyes, you can see another opportunities. Maybe there's some kind of dream you have, but you say, I can't do that, I don't have that. And you are kind of stay in your comfort zone because this is what you know. But what you know, don't make a growth, and you need to make a growth. If you want abundance in your life, if you want growth in your life, you should break the cage and break the rules maybe, and free yourself. Maybe it's risky, maybe it's very dangerous to try it, but if you not try it now, to try it never is more scary, doesn't it? Because leaving what you have right now is not make you full. It's not give you fulfillment you looking for. So if you stay there, it is more scary staying there in that stagnant energy. So you should move yourself from that. Even it is the unknown is more scary for human beings, it's okay. But unknown has the possibilities, the yin energy, the unknown, it's have the possibilities. So you should take this step, even if it's in your heart. The Vesta says is the heart's in heart shape, like I'm reading like it's fire, it's in fire and calls you, please leave this place, leave this relationship, maybe leave this career, leave this I don't know, maybe home. It depends on your situation and your zodiac sign, we will figure out, and just do it. And it's the planet says, your heart says, so why not? And you can very irresistible urges, you should allow yourself to let it happen. And also allow yourself what comes to your way. I mean, maybe some kind of opportunity comes, but you hesitate and you don't know do what you're gonna do with this opportunity. Maybe it's your dream, but you should think immediately and act immediately. Say yes. Yes, it is scary. Yes, it's really like leaving your comfort zone, but also there is no growth in your comfort zone. So you need to go to forward, like I said. And also this month, unexpected events may occur. You can meet some people very full with surprises and full with really shiny ideas. They have intelligence, they shines, and they give you the maybe the help you're looking for. It opens also our minds and awaken us, like these opportunities, like the blood is in our brain is very high, and also finally our brain breaths, because also maybe these are sounded like so stupid and stupid bravery, but Pluto and Uranus trines and in air element, so in Gemini and Aquarius. So this means our brain finally breathes, finally finding the truth, finally finding the clarity we are looking for. So that's why Even yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's scary, but we should do it, even it is scary. Very exciting feeling of freedom. For example, you like someone and you want to confess your feelings, but you are holding yourself because you afraid from rejection. But holding yourself and being silent is more harder, more sad, and you always ask yourself, if I'm say it in that time, what could be happen? It will always be in your mind as a question, and maybe it breaks your sleep in future. Not good. So if you have such a kind of situation and you want to try and see it, go for it, and you will figure out rejection is not scary anymore. You just want to know, you are curious about it. Yeah, very strong feeling to leave or break it. But is not coming from your depression or some kind of sad feeling. It comes from desire to living the life. It comes from desire to achieve something, or it's like fire in our hearts. In Chinese astrology also we are in fire horse year, and Western astrology and the Chinese astrology, when we look at, it's saying same thing. Also, this is for numerology, I guess, one year, number 1 year. It's number 1 is like act it, start it, begin now. And so these all energies telling me this July is really important. Also Jupiter changed to Leo, also fire. We are going to Aquarius and Leo eclipses, and North Node and South Node changed in end of the July. So this is the month to move, to act. Yes, and I guess this is final verse. Yes, I also said that you already think about it a lot. You already suffer from it, so it was not a totally surprise like this opportunity or make a move. It is all already in your mind. It just now pops up. Yeah, you were just thinking in a limited way, and now your brain breaths. I'm also having a breath. Now you can see it clearly now. It is crazy. Yeah, this is very crazy energy, very electric and very kind of creative, very dynamic energy, and it's pushed us so much. There is really like feel like there is no time to wait. Just go for it. There is no need to wait. It can be hard to digest, but it is what it is. You don't care what others think anymore. Think about you anymore. Think about that chaos anymore. You just want to do it. Pretty rebel, huh? Breaking limits with your inner power is really make a person unstoppable. With this Mercury retrograde, by the way, it is time for comforting and expressing accumulating emotions, suppressed, silence, things endured, and bring to the light what needed to be said but remained unsaid. It is time to end those things you keep replaying in your head like a tape recording. Again. It's done. Saturn symbolizes fears, and being in the presence of these fears is more scary than fear itself. So we are doing it even it is scary as hell, and you become free from these fears, and you are free now. For example, I have a Turkish astrology YouTube channel for 2 years. Turkish is my native language, as you figure out maybe. and I learned how to talk in front of camera, try to be seen after being behind the camera for as a photographer for years. I learned editing again, and also new video techniques I learn again, and YouTube whole kind of section I learn again, and also having clients and relationship with these clients. It was such a journey indeed, but I wasn't really having any growth anymore. I was in my comfort zone, my native language, as you imagine, and I was avoiding doing it English. Even so many people told me, like, you have English, you can talk, you can do it, and I was like, I'm okay. And I hear the call and accept it, even it is scary as hell to me. I know deep in my bones there is no way to escape anymore. Accept your fate and take a first step. So I did. So if you support my new channel, the Surfing Star Waves, I will be really happy. Like, subscribe, and comments, all of them helps to me. Thank you for listening me, even it is kind of broken English. Now step on the awaken board, let's surf star waves together. I mean, we are going to the zodiac signs. Okay, bye. Hello Ascendant Aries and Sun Aries. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July. You have really important full moon and new moon on pillars of life. Like in chart of astrology, we are looking the first house, fourth house, seventh house, and 10th house are the major and the most important houses we are going to talk about in astrology. And when you have full moon and new moon on these houses, this means really important things happen. This kind of like working life and family life, basically, and more. 10th house means you are kind of changing your career life, your business life, your working life, how society kind of have an impression of you. This is changing and this is shifting, and you are kind of breaking it, you are bonding it, you are not really fit into what people sees you anymore, and how they kind of have expression of you is changing. So you don't really, maybe you are changing your work, you are maybe changing your business, you maybe had some kind of argument with your boss, and maybe this work is kind of your comfort zone and you don't want to leave actually, but also there wasn't growth, maybe the salary wasn't enough, the behaviors were toxic, and you just can't do it anymore. So accepting and moving on this month is really important for you. Half of the month you will kind of have some kind of possibilities, some kind of opportunities around your family life also, because Mercury was kind of retrograde on the Cancer, the fourth house. So if you have some kind of family issues, if you had some kind of issues around your house, maybe your house needs some kind of repair and you need kind of find a challenge about it, but this means fixing the house, fixing the family issues can bring the final peace in this subject, because there was Jupiter in Cancer goes on this line. So for this is not a new kind of event happened, it is have kind of past 1 year you are already into it, you are already deal with it, and you find abundance and growth in the fourth house subjects, family house, belonging and comfort zone, your comfort area, and your, but if you have land, it is about land, or maybe DNA, like maybe you have some kind of sickness Maybe you have this sickness roots came from family. If the family roots DNA, you figure out what's going on, and when Jupiter passed, you kind of deal all of them, and you are now fixing it. The final retrograde isn't really bad. This retrograde isn't really bad. You are just kind of making the final move and a kind of final challenge, and when you deal with it, you will not, again, it will not come to your front anymore. So this is kind of what you are dealing. Also, the devotion I talk about at the first of the video part, this is about devotion to yourself, caring yourself. Self-love is really important. If you work very in discipline, if you work very hard for your family and for your house maybe, or for your career, and you can find fulfillment in these areas, now you are asking it. Maybe you are not breaking the job, maybe you are not breaking the family, but you talk with them, you communicate with them. Maybe you always think, oh, I can't fix this, this is not possible, they not listening me, they don't understand me. Always kind of limit yourself like that. Maybe you have opportunities about in this communication era, because Mars and Uranus in third house is about communication, Gemini energy, like talking and expressing yourself, your emotions, how you feel about this, and you sharing that, and you changing maybe how you say it, and maybe more directly you talk about it, and you doing this because you care yourself. I mean, you of course you care yourself, but maybe in this journey you kind of give all you have to the work, to family, and maybe nothing left to you. Now you are asking it, very great, you are dealing these issues, and very great for this month to start these kind of journeys in your position, in your life. Yes, my English over there. Thank you for listening me. If you can support my new channel, I will be really glad. I will be really happy. Like, subscribe, and comment. All of them will really help to me. Thank you for listening to me, and see you in next video. Hello Ascended Taurus or Sun Taurus. We're gonna talk about astrology effects of July. You have 9th house and 3rd house, full moon and new moon. 9th house means like you are breaking kind of rules on school, about education maybe, and international studies, maybe international business, and kind of maybe travel around, travel world, travel cities. You want to break the free. you want to kind of into yourself to new adventures. You want to kind of curious about maybe philosophy and like religions. Maybe you want to read and read whole summer. Because maybe you had some kind of stuck on some kind of maybe a depression, maybe some kind of, because Saturn is in 12th house and kind of making a very hard square to the full moon. So maybe you couldn't have kind of opportunity reading a book or travel, or maybe you always study something but you have some kind of blockage, you couldn't, and now you just want to break it, and it comes from kind of blocking or some kind of limits, like you feel in yourself, in your psychology, kind of want to expand, because 9th house is also Jupiter's house, also Sagittarius house. So the Uranus was in Taurus for a long time, and it opens your consciousness. You kind of expand your the Uranus expands your mind, and maybe you kind of change some kind of subjects you were maybe so fixed about, because Taurus is kind of like that, don't like to move, don't like to kind of travel, or don't like to go around. They just like to find abundance where they are, and maybe you can't find abundance anymore where you live. Maybe you want to go somewhere else, and that place maybe calls you, and this full moon kind of break it. You want to break the chains where you live, or circumstances you are in, and these are, you will find out, these are all mental chains. There is no actually a chain, you just make it in your mind. So you figure it out. Chiron or Chiron, it's on Taurus, and it means, like in first house, you are now care yourself so much, you care your health, you care your well-being, and you make yourself priority. But you weren't, maybe now you're just thinking differently, you kind of figure out some stuff basically, and you want to make a heal about this, how you see yourself, how you people sees you. You want to change some stuff. Maybe this is not just about going to some kind of city or some kind of education, it is how you see yourself. When you look at the mirror, you want to see yourself not a broken anymore, you want to see yourself what you are really, your true self. And I guess maybe you want to read some books about that. Maybe you want to watch another YouTubers like me to figure out what's going on in your subconscious actually. And it is not really coincidence to born in this era, because Uranus in Taurus, then Chiron in first house, you had really, you are having still very major aspects, you are major conjunctions happens, and these are really rare. I mean, when you look at the planets turns, so it is not really a kind of coincidence to be in there in that time as a Taurus. So also Mars and Uranus conjunct in your 12 in your second house. It means you also maybe want more salary, you want more value and self-value, or kind of maybe you always think what I have, what I earn means my value, and you are kind of breaking it. You maybe say, I'm okay in my body, I'm okay in myself, I am breathing, and it is enough. It is enough to live freely. Maybe you think different. Back on time, maybe you think I should wear like that, I should look like that, I should be in this kind of body, thin body maybe. You are kind of breaking all of them. Mercury in retrograde in third house, really something like you maybe miss something in mentally. You maybe should express yourself to someone. Maybe you should say your truth about someone, but you may be silent about it, and now it is time to express yourself, your emotions, how you feel, and show yourself that I care myself. Like I care my position, I care my health. You maybe say this to someone very special. Maybe this is really kind of breaking point of this month, and my English is over there, but I guess you are really important transformative era. Also Pluto in 10th house. I mean, this is really changing time, and don't be racist to that, because I know Taurus mostly racist. I can just accept what it comes. If it is your heart say yes, you also say yes. Maybe mine is scary, your mind says, what's going on? I'm not ready. No, don't listen to mind. Yeah, maybe it's not ready, but your heart say yes. Say yes, because it's the Vesta is in there in conjunct with Saturn in 12th house, means you dedicate yourself a dream, maybe, and maybe you make a wish about it, maybe you kind of try manifest it with some rituals and stuff. Now it's time. It's time, Taurus, to act and accept. Yeah, thank you for listening me. If you want to support my channel, you can subscribe, or you can like this video, or you can make a comment to this video, and see you in next video. See ya, bye. Hello Ascendant and Sun Gemini. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July. You had a Capricorn full moon on 8th house, and you will have a new moon in Cancer 2nd house, so you are getting all these effects about 8th house and 2nd house. So these are like kind of what I'm taking and what I'm giving. So it's like sharing income, or your what you got from your business, your career, your salary, and maybe you got some kind of fortune from your family, and maybe you have some kind of business in banks, and maybe you need to check your bank accounts about some kind of stuff. And finance really important, and your self-value, and what you are getting, what you are not getting. You are kind of breaking restrictions, some kind of limits in your life, because Mars and Uranus conjunct in your 1st house, and it is kind of breaking your mental limits actually. And maybe you are starting to think about something more differently. Maybe you this is not really surprising effect actually, because there was some kind of levels. Prepare yourself to that moment, and it is maybe you show your anger to people, like your family, your husband, your wife, or if you have your partner, your loved ones, your friends. They kind of see you as a rebel right now, but it is not really empty rebellion movement actually, because you have kind of limit yourself for a long time. You kind of Uranus were your 12th house for a while, like 4 years, and you subconsciously actually awakened, but you didn't show it to people. People couldn't see what's going on in you. But now Uranus in Gemini, so with the Mars conjunction, you just breaking everything. You are just leaving every kind of chain holding you. You just saying no. Hey, I can do more. I need these, and I need to get my freedom. You are kind of mentally open. Your brain is open. Finally, your brain kind of feeling breath. And when you get a breath, you are express yourself more highly and more directly maybe. And especially in relationships, it is kind of like people feel very rebel, but it's actually not rebel. That's what I mean. You may be changing your life philosophy, like you are changing how you see the religion, how you see your spirituality. Actually, maybe you commit to something and you are changing it. So very big change, very big shift. And maybe a friend or a kind of a cause you kind of commit yourself, it's make you like that. Maybe a friend says something, maybe you are in some kind of group setting, and they're talking about some stuff, and you just feel irritated, and you just not align with these people anymore, or how they see you is not aligned. So you just breaking it, cutting it. Kind of harsh aspect this month, I can say. And Mercury retrograde will be on your second house, and second house, like maybe you revalue, you rework, you are fixing some stuff about the money and also how you earn money, and maybe your salary feels very low. You deserve more, and you're just going to talk with your maybe boss, and maybe you own your business, and you maybe find another ways to improve your salary, improve your payments, improve your what you are getting actually. And it's very revolution kind of feeling on this chart. But like I said, Pluto and Uranus making trine, and also Jupiter in third house right now. So you will express yourself more bravely. You don't care what people think about you anymore. You don't care about like my word will go to some place. I don't know. I don't care. This is my truth. This is what I think about this subject, and that's it. You will kind of rigid, some maybe in point, but also revolutionary. Also, your North Node will be on your 10th house, and going to the 9th house, there is some kind of shift in this month, and eclipses will be on your 9th house and the 3rd house. So you are really maybe making your own philosophy, you are making your own manifesto, you are making how you see your profession you have. Maybe there are some rules about your career, your profession, and you are just breaking it. You say, no, this is not true anymore. This is traditional. I am not traditional anymore. I am revolutionary. I am making something more modern, more alive maybe, and you are just rolling on. You are surfing, you are riding, you are just flying. People looking like that. Wow, this Gemini flies. What's going on? They will be shocked. They will definitely be shocked, and you will say, okay, you will be shocked. This is what I growed in myself for years. For years. I didn't say it. I didn't really what is in my heart truly to you. I know. But here we are. So I think it's great. Also, I am a Gemini, and I'm also breaking the rules right now very much. I'm talking English, making a new channel, writing a kind of manifesto about what I'm doing, about this surfing star race, like very revolutionary. Even I'm not really ascendant Gemini, but Sun Gemini. So if you don't know your birth hour, you can also always check the sun. It works. I can say it works. But of course, the best thing to follow is ascendant. This is a bonus kind of information. Okay. Thank you for listening me, and if you want to support me, you can like this video, subscribe me, and what's left? And make a comment, please. If you, I will really appreciate. Okay, see you later. Take care. Goodbye. Hello, Ascendant Cancer and Sun Cancer. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July for you, and you also had a Capricorn full moon on your seventh house, and you will have a new moon on your actual sign in Cancer, middle of month, and this means the relationships, and you are also maybe kind of into it, your career and your business in your working life. If you are kind of in a business partnership, or kind of if you are working with someone very important in your life, maybe you are working with your husband, your wife, your partner, romantic partner. So it's kind of breaking something. It's something shifting in there. You are kind of making a step in your career life, actually. And some kind of, maybe your partner tells some stuff about your position. Maybe he or she, English, he or she mentions some stuff, some kind of, you need to do like that, you are deserve more, you are more, you need more salary, you need, I mean, kind of improvement, talking or speech, and you're just breaking it. Maybe your partner mirrors something in yourself. I mean, first house and seventh house are pillars of astrology, like the most important houses. And maybe when you back in your life, July month especially important in your life. You also have in your first house Mercury retrograde and with the Jupiter, and it's kind of, it was kind of a journey for you. Like, I mean, Jupiter was on Cancer for a year, and maybe every astrologer says you will have abundance, you will have your husband, love of life, and some kind of luck, and maybe improvement in your career, but maybe you couldn't find these. And it's because Jupiter affects mostly if you touch something in your natal chart. If it is not touching, it's mostly give you wisdom, because Jupiter tells about wisdom, philosophy of things. So maybe you are kind of packaging this mount, every important area of your life, your romantic life, your business life, how you people see you, how you express yourself. You are kind of packaging all of these, this mount, this tiny little summer mount. And people might be don't understand you, and Mercury retrograde makes this kind of effects. You tell yourself, this, I am breaking this because of this, and people don't get it maybe, but there's some kind of fire started in your heart, because Mars and Uranus in 12th house means subconsciously some kind of revolution, some kind of rebellious movement started in you. You can't hold it back. Maybe there's some kind of subject you fear about, because this Pluto and Uranus 12th house, 8th house makes a trine. So there is some kind of bridge. I am going to somewhere. I don't know what's going on there. There is an unknown. There is some kind of darkness. You can't see this way goes where, but still you are going there because your heart say yes. Saturn and Vesta conjuncted on your 10th house. Everybody sees that. Everybody agrees that you are devoted yourself to your career, maybe your working life. You devote yourself. You didn't see any growth. You didn't see any kind of salary, any kind of like improvement, like fulfillment in this area, and you say no, I'm done. And nobody sees that coming because it's conjuncted on your subconscious. Mars and Uranus, it's surprise. Wow, where that came from. And it's like volcano energy, because you are kind of have a wisdom about it. Jupiter was in Cancer. And yeah, sorry for people around you, but I think you kind of see how you can achieve your goals, how you can make a money, how can you improve your life, love life. Maybe I didn't say it was a plan, but come with love life, because of course it is kind of a relationship house, seventh house. And I guess you are changing some stuff in your life, and it affects as a kind of bonus in your resources, in your money life, in your bank accounts, how you achieve it this year and the next year. And I guess you will be fine. So my English is over there. Thank you for listening me. If you like to support me, you can like this video, make a comment on this video, and if you like to subscribe me, I will be really happy. Thank you for listening. See you in next video. Take care. Goodbye. Hello Ascendant Leo and Sun Leo. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July. You are getting Capricorn Full Moon on your 6th house, and middle of month you will get Cancer New Moon on your 12th house. So 12th house and 6th house is kind of about your physical health and your mental health. And there is some kind of breaking point for you, and maybe you are just it's not a surprise actually, because it's kind of building. Maybe you have very stressful working life and you want to stop that because it's not fit in your life philosophy some way, your kind of how you see the life. You are not maybe enjoying more, and you are kind of issues about that. Maybe you kind of make an argument with your colleagues, your working friends, because there is a Mercury retrograde, and maybe you feel more silent, you don't want to act, or some kind of breaking relationship actually in your working life, and maybe you just process this kind of issue in your mind, in your psychology, why I act like that. And maybe you try to figure out the behaviors on your working life and relationships in your working life and how to fix it some way. Now Jupiter in Leo, first house, and Venus in also in there, so it's actually very beneficial, actually very beautiful kind of concept we have here. Even some kind of frequency in your sixth house kind of breaks, but it's actually very good because you realize something in your mind, in your psychology, in your personal life, like I don't do this anymore. It's a kind of breaking point. I don't like to act like that, or some people act like me. I don't like their behavior and I don't want to continue like that. Some kind of breaking point in there, and friendships or relationships, romantic relationships, maybe this kind of mirror this part of you, and it just kind of breaking point, and you're awakening. Why did you start all of this at the first place? Your life purpose and your kind of morals in your career, maybe there is very shifting and breaking in your perspective, how you see the life and your dreams, maybe big dreams, like maybe you want to travel, or you want to move another country, another city. You always dream that, you dedicate yourself, but maybe it's not working anymore. And maybe when you deep dive, because this month you're deep diving to your deeps of your subconscious, and you see the true yourself, the true core of yourself, true wisdom. And maybe now you're thinking some of them, what happened this month, is very not true. It is kind of illusion. It's not your goal. It's not in your list when you first started. So you are making new arrangements. You are maybe taking a new journey, a new adventure in your life. And yeah, it's very important year for you. You will have eclipses this year and next year. It will be really, really important time for you. South Node and Jupiter conjunct on your first house this fall, and it will be kind of a test in your life. So my suggestion is think about your morals very, very much. Don't be selfish. Don't be drop shadows of Leo, because I know these shadows sometimes very strong. Try to make a bridge with people. Try to make a middle. And this is kind of karmic time. So what happened and what will happen, kind of karmic. So see everything like that. There will be some opportunities maybe you missed. They will come to you again. Maybe in your love life, your career life, so many stuff going to change. But in Jupiter makes your ego maybe more bigger. This is dangerous. Don't go that way. See everything. What's the meaning of this? What is this thing, this event, this person tries to tell me? What they mirror me. So if you look like that, if you think everything very deeply, you will find the answer. You will access to your true self. And I think this, if you see everything in this window, in this perspective, you'll be fine. I believe in you, dear Ascendant Leo or Sun Leo. Also, this is kind of effect of maybe you are going to somewhere for a holiday, you are taking a travel, a vacation. This is kind of like seen like that, but under that you will find so many stuff. Don't get overwhelmed. See everything in more bigger side. Okay. Thank you for listening me. If you like to support me, you can like this video, you can make a comment on this video, you can subscribe me, and yeah, see you in next Surfing Starwaves video. Hello Ascendant Virgo or Sun Virgo. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July. You had a Capricorn full moon on your 5th house, and you will have a new moon on your 11th house. I mean, this is entertainment, this is having enjoy in your life, and the friends and the meetings, groups, people, and love, especially if you have a child or having a child. This kind of subjects you will kind of lingering. And of course, Mars and Uranus conjunct on your 10th house. You are kind of breaking free on your career, looks like, and your working life, errands, how you manage your kind of households, how you manage your house, and how you maybe share errands with your partner if you have, and kind of you are breaking free. Maybe you're getting some kind of technology in your house to, I mean, clear the floor and doing some errands. You are maybe changing some kind of your home to more technology. You know, there's some kind of smart house objects like lighting and controlling every kind of house item from your phone. And of course, there is Saturn squares to this kind of full moon, and it feels like maybe there's so much things to do in your life. The housework, the business work. You just can't manage all, and maybe you kind of break it. Like, I am working a lot, I don't have any free time, I can't find the time or resources to enjoy my hobby, enjoy with my partner, enjoy with my child. Maybe some kind of finance problems, like it's 8th house on Saturn. Maybe you have credits to pay, you have too much bills to pay, and you can't find a kind of way to pay all of them. So you're breaking in your career, you are breaking some kind of business, you are shifting, maybe you are quitting your job is this month. This is possible, and maybe some kind of opportunity comes to you from your friends. Like I said, like 11th house, you will get a new moon in the middle of the month. So this is really possible for you. A kind of opportunity comes to you from friends, from work colleagues, or some kind of maybe internet. Maybe you kind of send your CV to some platforms, some companies, and they are maybe late, but they are turning to you, and maybe you get some offers, and these maybe are great deals, but you already have a great job, maybe you already have enough, but Bill says no, you don't. But it is really bravery, very you need courage to make it. You need the courage to accept it, because you are completely shifting your life, not just business. It affects maybe where you live, maybe you are some kind of way to go your job, and maybe this opportunity changes everything, how you go to job, how you manage your errands, and yeah, this is great deal. Maybe this is opportunity to pay your bills and credits, the bank issues if you have. Maybe you dedicate yourself for a while to pay them. And yeah, this is kind of a break point for you, and maybe it is about health. Maybe there is some kind of health issue, because 6th house also about health, about diet, and about support. And maybe you are changing how you live your life, like from basics. Maybe some kind of friend kind of gives you some impression, some kind of you impressed by how they manage their life, and this is kind of make a mirror to you. Okay, this girl, guy, person doing it, so I can do it too. And this is kind of mirroring and affecting goes in there. And yeah, in this time in July, some friends, you have kind of miscommunication, and maybe they don't get you in some points, but these are temporary, so they are not solid. They will not, this doesn't mean you will not talk with them. Also, maybe you may have miscommunication with your child, also temporary. So maybe your partner or your boyfriend, girlfriend, and these are just micro retrograde. Communication can be a little bit challenging, but yeah, this is looks like your month, Virgo. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're breaking and shifting or rebelling, we all see that, because it's 10th house, so it's in front of society, all your friends, family, everybody sees that. Oh man, this Virgo is crazy, doing crazy. But it is not crazy for you. You feel it like in your heart. I have to do it. I have to do it so I can solve my issues, my problems, the chaos in my life. You know? is you dedicate yourself to go out from this tunnel, the dark tunnel you are in, because so many stuff in 8th house. You don't see what's coming. Your future really maybe feel like very dark. You can't see your front, and you may feel kind of lost, but you are this kind of conjunction Mars and Uranus just opens your mind so well, you know, your head chakra, your uh, just opens, and you see another ways and just going there. You don't hesitate, I guess, but people will be shocked like that. Okay, thank you for listening me. If you want to support my channel, you can like this video, you can subscribe me, you can make a comment on this video. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye. Hello Ascendant Libra and Sun Libra. Today we are going to talk about astrology effects of July month. And you had Capricorn Full Moon on your 4th house, and also you will have New Moon on your 10th house. These houses are pillars of astrology. The most important houses: 1st house, 4th house, 7th house, and 10th house. So you are really going to major life changes in your life maybe this month, because there is some kind of breaking point for you. Mars and Uranus on 9th house, and this effect make you a trine in your astrology chart. It's a really great air element triangle in your chart, so you communicate yourself very directly, especially to family members, and you are solving kind of issues on your career life, your business life, your working area, how people see you and how they see you as a person. There is a big shift in these subjects, and maybe you kind of had trouble with your partner in your marriage, and this is also some kind of mirror effect, because Saturn with Vesta on your 7th house means you dedicate yourself to your relationship, you dedicate yourself this connection to make it, to achieve it, but there is some kind of redirection in your journey maybe, and this is kind of making a very pushing and very motivating aspects. You have a trine, a square, so you are pushing your life to make your dreams come true. And I mean, this is kind of maybe all of these areas: career, business, marriage, relationship, and home house. These are all connected, and we have Mercury retrograde on your 10th house. So it means you need to rethink about your job. Maybe you are not happy with your job, you are not really happy what maybe you how manage your time and resources, and maybe your partner, if you are in relationship, wants more attention, wants more dedication, and there is some kind of realign, or maybe reverse. Maybe you give your energy so much but your partner didn't. So we are talking about unbalance here, and you are Libra, so balance is the key. I guess you will solve this issue, and you are maybe kind of final on it. Maybe there are some errands in your life, house errands, a repair needed, and your partner didn't care very much maybe, because North Node was on 6th house, your health, your diet, your sport, how you manage your life doing these errands and houseworks, and you are also maybe working at the same time, and you kind of come to the break point. Actually, you can't do it anymore. If you are a single person, maybe you realize you need someone in your life to help to achieve everything you need in your life. So this is kind of breaking point, and you are breaking on ninth house as a philosophy, as a how you see your life. Maybe you had different kind of motivations, kind of different manifestations, but now you realize you don't want it anymore. It's not aligned with you anymore. So you just breaking it and rewriting it. And we are all seeing what's going on you, because Mercury retrograde on your 10th house. So you are talking with your people, especially females, because Venus on your 11th house and Mars-Uranus conjunct on your 9th house means we are all seeing, we are all witness to this change. And yeah, I think it's good. Like I said, because you are air element, and this Pluto, Uranus, and your ascendant makes a very great triangle. Means there is it means there is a harmony, there is a rhythm, there is balance waiting for you. You just need to decide in your brain, decide in your mental world, and say, okay, I'm claiming this. I'm no more living in this area, this neighborhood, city, country. No more. There are another opportunities waiting me in blah blah city or country, whatever. Or you say, okay, I need someone in my life. I kind of want a single life for a while, and it was working at time, but now not anymore. So you're changing some kind of manifestation in your life, or you have a partner and there's some imbalance in your life with that person. You are talking and saying, okay, you are taking this kind of responsibility. I am taking this responsibility because I need to achieve this work life, or I don't know, health, whatever. These are all connected in your chart. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you for listening me, and if you like to help me, support me, you can like this video, subscribe me, and make a comment on this video. Yeah, thank you so much. Take care. Bye. By the way, it's very cold in English. We are saying so many beautiful things in Turkish, but English feels a bit cold. I need to figure out this. Okay, anyway, bye. Hello, dear Ascendant or Sun Scorpio. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July month. We had Capricorn Full Moon on your 3rd house, and you will have a new moon on your 9th house. These houses all about actually education, about communication and philosophy and knowledge and kind of like transportation and going travel in your country, or going out from your country, travel internationally, maybe. So many stuff. But I guess you already done that. You already finished your maybe educational journey, your travel journey, your philosophical journey, maybe. You are just kind of making last final touches on these subjects. Like maybe you were kind of searching some kind of very important technology thing, like I don't know, phone and camera, like computer, something helps you in your work or your studies, and you finally found it what you like and what is going to be working for you. And this is kind of 3rd house thing, or you kind of maybe looking for somewhere to travel, somewhere to maybe live in. But maybe you are kind of rethink about these, or maybe you are very young Scorpio, and maybe your education life kind of one of these phases over like university, college or high school, I don't know. So something about these kind of final moments, maybe you need to make some kind of last errands, last progressy things, like some documents work, because Mercury retrograde in ninth house, so you need to think some stuff again. Then Jupiter will be on your midheaven, on your ninth house, on your 10th house, means you will expand your career, your business life, your working life. So these studies, this philosophy, this travel, or the technology you bought, or maybe you take some lessons, studies, short lessons, short tutorials, I don't know, something is working now for you in your career life, and abundance comes to your this era, ninth house, how people see you, how you achieve so much noise happened in my garden, sorry. I was saying Jupiter on your 10th house, and it's really giving you abundance in your career life, business life, how people see you. You are growing in this era because you made kind of shift in your thinking or your mental kind of maybe changing how you see the world. Actually, there is a Mars-Uranus conjunction on your 8th house. 8th house already kind of like your master house, because it is Scorpio's house, and Mars is a ruler of the Scorpio, and conjunct with Uranus means so much to you. It means you are kind of mastering yourself, not just your career, or not just some kind of travel, or just a simple phone, or I don't know, a computer or something. There is a under meaning of this happened. Whatever happened in this month has very important layer about how you master yourself, how you making yourself more valuable, more important. You are showing people your true self to us, and maybe you are kind of conquer a very big crisis in your life this month, possible. Maybe you solve some kind of financial problem or health problem. Not all of you, just maybe a couple of you. And I mean, people kind of thinking about, like, for you, how this Scorpio solve this problem, how they will achieve this, how they will conquer this actually, and you are doing in master level, and people will be shocked. People will be shocked. They will say, how this plan come to your mind? How did you act so fast and fix this issue? So if you fix this issue, I mean, again, some noise comes. I mean, maybe this is kind of really parallel or some kind of symbol, like some alarming, some very frustration maybe comes to you, but you are solving it so in master way, so big wisdom, so how can I say, with cold blood, because Scorpio is like that. You can't bond them very easily. They are very strong. They really defend themselves very well, and you are kind of prove yourself in this situation, and it is actually enough. Okay, you said, I'm over this, I manage this, I solve this, and okay, then I can do everything, you say to yourself in your mind. And of course, other people see that, and maybe they give you some kind of promotion or some kind of new title, new responsibility, because they see you manage this, you solve this, you fix this. Oh, okay, then you deserve better conditions, better salary or something. Or if you are your own, if you own a business, you said I deserve maybe a travel. After this happened, I need a travel. Maybe you need this rest, but yeah. I think it is kind of business thing more than studies, but studies also can be important because you devote yourself to your cause, to your business, your working life, because Saturn and Vesta conjunct on your sixth house. So whatever is the issue, this is you already give big energy, your time, your resources. Yeah, I wish the best. I wish you big luck. I hope you will manage very well. I believe in you, Scorpio, dear Scorpio. Thank you for listening me. If you can support me, I will be really happy. You can like this video and make a comment on this video and you can subscribe me also. My English is over there. Okay. See you later. Bye. Hello, dear Ascendant Sagittarius and Sun Sagittarius. Welcome. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July. What's will be happen to you. And we had Capricorn Full Moon on your second house, and you will have Cancer New Moon on your 8th house. Means you need to focus on your finance, and this is really important kind of shift happens in your life. Like, Mars and Uranus conjunct on your 7th house is like a kind of breaking point for you. It is really important because there are 4 pillars of astrology. These are 1st house, 4th house, and 7th house and 10th house. So you are getting really important, maybe the most important month of this year, because North Node and South Node changing to the Aquarius and Leo. So they are in your midheaven, and this means you are shifting your life's direction actually very majorly. And Mars-Uranus conjunct in the 7th house means your relationship with others are changing. You are breaking some relationships or you are making new relationships, and all of them very revolutionary, very rebel. People see you like crazy maybe. It is very understandable. But it's not came from anger, or it's not came from some stupid kind of idea, because your ruler Jupiter on 9 house now, because Jupiter transit to Leo, and the Leo is your 9th house. So you are already kind of into it, but maybe now there's kind of mentality, this need of change coming to your mind, because now your mind breathes, because Uranus and Mars making trine with Pluto on your 3rd house about knowledge and mind and information and communication and studies. All of these kind of air element is very high now. It's now your brain, my brain, our brains, because I'm also Sagittarius. Our brain kind of opens and more kind of optimist, I will say. You will say I'm Sagittarius, how can I be more optimist? I will say more. This year and next year more, double, triple optimist. And I think it's true. It's okay, and there is no wrong on this kind of. This is not a shadow. You are kind of getting benefic effect on these kind of breaks or changing direction. They're all good. Just these all kind of shift and changing the direction, taking leap of faith maybe affects your abundance, your relationship with your money, and maybe you need to reconsider some kind of where you pay your attention, your resources, and why you kind of use money for what, and like kind of see everything is in balance, and how you can manage your maybe bank accounts, credits, loans. Everything needs to look for second time, think again, because there is some kind of portal to make more money, to achieve abundance in your life, not just the green money. Also health, because now Chiron or Chiron on Taurus, and it is about health, it is about self-love. And when you have abundance in your life, it is just not about some kind of numbers in your bank account. It mirrors the quality of your life. So if you want more quality in your life, more quality in your body, mind and soul, you will say, okay, I need to shift some stuff. And this is the answer is already there. It's just need to claim it, need to accept. And if you will have some kind of invitation from somewhere or from someone, and if your heart say yes, accept it. But if you feel too much like, I don't want to do this, it's like a prison to me. It's like I'm feeling myself bonded here, like stuck in here. It is not for you. You need to feel excited. You need to feel very joy and curious about it. I mean, you kind of feel like, okay, I want to search for it. I want to look for it, and this is sound to me great adventure. I want to know what will happen in this time. So if you feel like that, okay, it's true, you can go. And yeah, kind of my English is over there. Also love life. No, okay, I will push my English. Saturn and Vesta also conjunct on your fifth house. Means kind of, like I said, a relationship, or someone suddenly may come to your life. This person could be your ex, and maybe you dedicate yourself to this person, but nothing happened. What a shock, what a surprise. But yeah, maybe this person comes again with some different kind of circumstances, and maybe you consider this person again and measure, is it good, how my heart feels about it, etc. And kind of like this can be happened, or you will meet someone new and this person again come to your life very suddenly, and you kind of feel special bond with this person, because also Neptune is in fifth house, very romantic and very also rational, like not just dreamy, also rational kind of purpose. Or maybe you already have some kind of relationship. This relationship can be up level, like marriage or something serious, and you don't wait that at all. It's very surprise. Okay, I did my best. Thank you for listening me. If you like to support me, you can like this video or make a comment, or you can subscribe me. I will be really glad and appreciate, and or all of them. Take care. Bye. Hello, descendant Capricorn and Sun Capricorn. Welcome. We will going to talk about astrology effects of July for you. And we had Capricorn full moon on your first house, on your sign, and we will have new moon on seventh house, opposite of your first house. It is really important because these houses are pillars of astrology. First house, fourth house, seventh house, and 10th house. These are really important major houses. And when you have full moon or new moon or eclipses in these houses, something important may occur in your life. And when you look your back, you will see maybe July is really important time in your life in general. So what will happen? Well, there is some kind of breaking point for you. Uranus and Mars conjunct on your sixth house means maybe you have some problems with your colleagues, and maybe these are mostly communication problems, miscommunication. But this communication, even it is temporary, it just kind of mirrors yourself, like what should I do about my working style, what should I do about my career, how do I go to work, or my working area like a company, maybe there is some kind of issue to go and work in transportation maybe, or this is maybe about health problems, like not all of you of course, but some of you, you need to you maybe need to make a new diet or new sport program because you are kind of in your comfort zone maybe, and you just don't want to make a move about your body. And this time maybe your body alarms like, hey, please take care of me, and you are kind of making big shift on your body, on your health. You are changing some kind of maybe style, but this style is maybe making everything healthy. I mean, you will say how? I can hear. I mean, there is as a material, polyester is everywhere, and every fashion brand makes polyester clothing, and it is not healthy for our skin. Our skin needs some kind of material breads. And maybe you are kind of deciding, okay, I'm going to change my garderobe. I will wear some natural and good clothes to, when I wear them, I want to feel natural, because Capricorn's skin is really very allergic sometimes, very kind of delicate, I will say, because there's, I mean, Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, about skin, about protection, our organs and stuff. So you need to care your skin more. Maybe you are changing skin products or makeup if you are making. There's some kind of shift. This is just one example comes to my mind. It just means it's, when I say health, maybe you feel something major. It doesn't have to be something major. But if you feel like that, if you kind of avoid doctors and you kind of feel you need to go to a doctor, take an appointment, please do. If you feel like that for a while but you are just avoiding it, please do it in this time. Yeah, and there is some another kind of topic maybe about relationships. If you are in marriage, maybe you need to take a responsibility, or maybe your partner need to take a responsibility about house, about family, because Saturn and Vesta conjunct on fourth house means you dedicate yourself to your family, your house, and maybe house errands, and maybe your partner don't really help to you much, and you are kind of making new deal and new kind of share on this responsibility or errands in house. You are just, maybe this is kind of beginning to huge issue in your life, so you want to break it and manage it. This can be another scenario can be happen in your life. But I think it's kind of like business life. I mean, business relationship, working relationships, Pluto and Uranus making trine on your second house and sixth house. Like I said, it is kind of major, very big effect, or very big circle in life. The Pluto will be there for 4 years, and Uranus also, but trine is rare. So maybe you change your working style, and this affects on second house. You are getting powerful abundance in your life when you make this change, when you prioritize yourself first, not others, not you kind of give your work to, not the customers, clients. You just maybe make yourself priority, and maybe you realize you didn't do it for a while. You are kind of waking up to, okay, wait a second, I'm giving my energy to my relationships, marriage, house, etc., working, career, people on work, but I don't take anything at all. So my health going bad, and maybe you say like that, and you just cut it. You just say, okay, enough. I'm taking myself priority. I am stopping work like that. Don't like the company I don't will work in here. They behave me very bad. And you're shifting to new direction. And this new direction have big abundance, because Pluto is second house, means kind of like you will have power about money, and they will test you. What will you do with this money? When you have power, you are also having a responsibility of this abundance and money. So yeah, I mean, you figure out what I'm talking about. So this can be kind of your issue. And also Pluto conjunct with Juno. Juno is our ideal partner, ideal marriage partner. So maybe this is kind of breaking company and making your own business with your partner, business partner or marriage partner. Both can be. This can be another option. I can make many scenarios on this chart, because it's really strong, and the major point is there is abundance, Jupiter in 8th house also, and you need to manage it. You need to break if you're something toxic, something very bad in your life. You need to prioritize yourself and your health immediately, because Mars. And yeah, thank you for listening me, dear Capricorn. If you like to support me, you can like this video, make a comment on this video, or you can subscribe me, or doing all. And yeah, take care. Goodbye. Hello, dear Ascendant Aquarius, Sun Aquarius. Welcome. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July, and you had full moon on Capricorn on your 12th house. You will have Cancer new moon on your 6th house, and 12th house, 6th house about health and about mental health and body, mind, soul. Like you are kind of shifting very important kind of lifestyle maybe. You dedicate yourself about communication, about knowledge and studies, and maybe you can kind of improve yourself in so many ways, because Saturn and Vesta conjunct on your 3rd house means you kind of been in kind of change as a subconsciously, and maybe you reading some stuff, you kind of watching some stuff, and this kind of knowledge come to you reflects you, like you need to shift some kind of beliefs in your subconscious beliefs, limit beliefs, and you feel like, okay, I need to really transform my kind of beliefs about maybe love. Why love? Where that love come? Why love? Because Pluto on Aquarius and making a trine with Uranus and Mars on fifth house. Fifth house means love, child, and happy, joyful, enjoyable stuff about life. And this kind of combination means like you reading some stuff, you watching some stuff, and this kind of knowledge mirrors yourself. You are limited in your thoughts, you limited in your beliefs, and you kind of find out maybe you were in some kind of mental prison. Like maybe there are some circumstances in your life and you always think, I can't change this is what it is, this is my reality, there is no way out. I mean, Aquarius is really the genius, and I don't know why you think like that, but the good news, finally, there's so many there are so many air element planets active and making trines and good kind of atmosphere in sky, and you are now figuring out this mental prison and you find a way exit, and you kind of transform yourself about, like I say, love, and thinking about love, how you act in love, in your flirt life, in your relationships, and maybe like when you kind of shift your mentality, someone enters to your life like immediately, or you want a child or don't want a child. This kind of subject shifts, and now there is opportunity having a child. Or kind of, how can I say, you have hobbies but you don't really master them, you don't focus on them, but you figure out these hobbies are actually comfort your mind, comfort your subconscious, and you feel relaxed and you kind of want to improve them and take some kind of small step, and it suddenly goes bigger and you are kind of in mastery road, master journey on these subjects. This is some kind of Saturn and Vesta triggers that kind of transformation. And this month is really important for you because Aquarius and Leo North Node and South Node changes to these signs, your sign, and then there will be eclipses on August, and this is kind of for very important this year and next year. Your life going to be changed in positive direction because North Node in Aquarius, so you will focus on yourself, you will focus on your well-being, and this first come to your mind, then your reality, you figure out, oh, there is an exit way, oh, there is another ways. And technology also may help in this situation to you, and maybe someone really important comes to your life because Venus on 7th house and Mars on 5th house, like very very passionate, very kind of hot, I mean, kind of energies, you get it. So yeah, maybe a child, maybe some partner comes to your life, or if these are already, I mean, in your life, your relation can be upgraded, more romantic, more soft, more live, I can say, more fire. You feel good about it. Also, Jupiter will be or in Leo for a long time, for a year on your 7th house. Like these are all kind of the most important houses in astrology, pillars of astrology: 1st house, 4th house, 7th house, and 10th house. So when you have a major planet like Pluto and Jupiter on these houses, and also North Node, you will have eclipses on these houses. So I can very easily say your whole life change in better, in positive way. So open your mind, accept what it comes, do not resist, and I guess I can say enjoy the ride. You will definitely serve the star race very well. Okay, thank you so much for listening me. If you like to support me, you can like this video, comment on this video, and you will or you can subscribe me, or you can do it all. Okay, take care of yourself. Goodbye. Hello, dear Ascendant Pisces and some Pisces. Welcome. We are going to talk about astrology effects of July to you. And you had Capricorn Full Moon on your 11th house, and you will have New Moon on your 5th house, Cancer sign. And these all about friends, people, a joyful side of life, children if you have, and love life, flirts and relationships, and you kind of a very huge kind of situation in your life for more than a year. North Node was on your sign, and South Node was on Virgo in your 1st house and 7th house. Your life may be changed drastically when you think the back, but in positive way, in good way, and you kind of find out maybe some kind of breaking point in your relationships, especially like some relationships some relationships may be over, and these can be very good friends in the past, they can be lovers, and this is kind of big shift for you. But you also feel like, I still love them, I still care these people, but we no longer in alignment. You kind of, maybe there is a huge kind of wave come from your inside, like, okay, this is not my truth, this is not fit into my reality, so I need to change it, I need to cut this. And you kind of take responsibility about issues in your life, and you figure out these issues actually they are not actually issues. This is kind of like your maybe your mentality, your psychology, because Pluto on your 12th house and trines with Uranus. I mean, maybe you figure out you need to just change how you look to your life, more positive kind of window, or more joyful kind of perception, I will say. And you will have Mercury retrograde on your 5th house. So maybe you figure out you care some kind of lack in your life, and you focus on that, you dedicate yourself, and actually you finding out that how can I say, you can already, if you want, kind of pull yourself, magnet yourself to abundance, because Pisces all about abundance, Jupiterian in classic astrology, and Neptunian, and these are very big energy, positive energy, benefit energy. And now maybe you figuring out that you were focusing on this leg, this tiny hole, and you finding out that there are another big ocean near there. You just looking like that. You didn't look like that. If you change your position, oh my god, there's a huge ocean there. Why I'm always looking to that hole? Who cares that hole? Ignore it, and just you need to change the look, and voila. Oh, there's huge ocean there. But I mean, this is not your fault, of course. We are sometimes, how can I say? We are sometimes focused on very little details and missing the whole point. And I guess this month you are getting the big picture in your life. First in your subconscious, in your mental, in your brain. And you kind of maybe starting to dream more abundant life for yourself. How can I be more happy? How can I be very feel comfort in my home? Which place, which city, which country makes me happy more? Where I dream myself, and with who I am with. Maybe you making some kind of dream. Maybe you are painting it. Maybe you are writing it because you are Pisces. You are creative. So I guess this month this is really important. Like, you already write a scenario. You already make huge shifts in your life for last 2 years, and this is the final point. You are just writing a beautiful quote for yourself, and this is kind of the last part of this journey. So you are making big picture and rethinking yourself in these dreams. And Mercury retrograde really help you on this kind of imaginative section. And I'm glad Mercury retrograde is there, because it means there is some stuff you need to rethink about. And again, you should check out this kind of hobby really makes me happy. Having child or don't have child, or child subject, whatever in your life makes me happy, or this lover, this person in my life makes me happy, or just am I pulling something to close the hole we are talking about first. You just kind of measuring things and finding the big picture, and then you are taking a huge step. Not huge for others, but huge for you. This steps kind of open new journey in your life, and you kind of see the abundant ocean, and I guess you are going there. Like second house Neptunian energy, kind of dreamy energy, but also with Saturn and Neptune conjunct on second house means whatever you dream about money, you can pull it to yourself. You just need to let it, allow it. I really like your chart very much this month. I hope it will be going well. It will be best for you. Good luck. Okay, my English is over. Thank you for listening me, and if you like to support me, you can like this video or comment on this video, or you can subscribe me or do it all. Yeah, thank you for listening. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.